Hello.
We look all sorts of cattywampus over there.
We really are. We really are cattywampus.
Can people hear us?
It looks like we're kind of quiet.
We are kind of quiet. Let's see.
New mic setup today.
All sorts of setup. We're investing in our future. Check. Maybe.
I think it got quieter.
Got quieter. Oh no.
Can you guys hear us?
Can you hear us? How do we
it's moving now.
There we go. Can you guys hear us okay? How do we sound? Are we okay? We're not okay? Who knows? We might just pull this whole thing out and
go with the tried and true. Oh, Mom says we're doing well.
Okay. All right. Well,
is it clear? Does it sound good?
Does it sound professional? Man, we are just... What is going on here?
This is the easy switch right there.
Yeah, there's the easy button. Move the camera.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
It's like
cool.
I'm
glad we're coming in loud and clear.
Houston, we're good.
We don't have a problem.
We don't have a problem.
That's good. Welcome everybody.
Hello.
Chris S-E. I can't say it. S3C. Mom, thanks for joining. Glad you're here. We're just letting people pop in right now.
How is everybody doing this week? Gearing up for Christmas? April, are you kind of recovering from your Christmas trip? But at the parade, why aren't we here? We're going tomorrow. We've got some filming tomorrow to do.
I have spent all day doing chores. Yeah. Roughly all day. Ben's been editing.
Just from like a question nobody needs the answer to was like we spend usually one day of our weekend like kind of resetting the house, getting everything, and then like one day at the park.
Yeah. More than one day at the park.
Yeah, usually more, at least one, or I'm saying for the weekend.
One full day at the park.
Yeah, one full day at the park on the weekend, and then at least usually one time during the week.
Oh, so. Look who just popped into the chat.
John. So I have a favor to ask of everyone that is on here, and that is to congratulate John. John recently did just graduate.
He did big kid stuff.
Big kid stuff. We're very proud of him, and he's doing good stuff.
Give John some love in the chat. In the chat.
He's been doing some good stuff.
Hi, Jessica Jones. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Super stoked to have people joining us. Man, do you feel like you're ready for Christmas?
It's like
we're like 12 days away.
We're like 12 days away. It's crazy.
13.
I mean, the presents are wrapped, so there is that, and then you wrapped presents today, and so we are just...
The presents were almost not all wrapped today. I was wrapping gifts, and I told Ben, stay in your office. Don't leave. And then I went and wrapped gifts, and I went, where are the rest of the gifts I thought that I bought? And I bought stuff so early on that I started questioning, one, did I actually buy it? Two, if I did buy it, where did I put it? Because I didn't want him to find it. I ended up finding everything, but it was a concern. It was a concern. I was like, we're about to audible here and get a whole new gift plan. Oh, Dad's in the chat too.
Make it a wand holder.
Oh, that's a good one. We did do some really fun stuff in this last week with my family coming out. Oh my goodness. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Flying down the day after Christmas.
It's going to be busy.
It's going to be busy, but it'll be all right. Have a great time.
It'll be good.
Are you going to the OG parks and some Epic? Just Epic? Just the OGs? What's your plan? What's your game plan for your trip on that?
I'm curious because with Epic being fairly new still, a lot of times we're figuring out what people like to do during the breaks. So whether it's Christmas break or fall break, it's been interesting to hear and see weekdays versus weekends, how people plan their trips along Epic. It's going to be even more interesting of how they plan their trips in 2026 now that they can kind of beat bop from park to park with those multi-park tickets.
You know, something that I don't think is emphasized enough that I actually talked with a follower on Instagram about the other day. Annual passes and being able to buy annual pass tickets for Epic.
Okay.
Do you remember what the problem was? So
capacity
issues, one thing in itself. when you have an annual pass, this is just a tip for everybody or anyone you know that's looking at getting an annual pass. Your annual pass has to be active.
Oh, that
to
one.
be
Okay.
able to
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
a ticket for Epic with an annual pass discount rate.
So that sounded kind of confusing.
Yes, it did. Yes,
So,
it did.
For hopefully increased clarity, if you have an annual pass,
Yeah.
with Universal,
Yep.
like active annual pass currently, you can buy annual pass discounted rate Epic Universe tickets, single day tickets. What we were talking to someone on Instagram about was they were like, hey, it's sold, like they're sold out of single day tickets for the day we're looking. I'm looking at buying an annual pass. And we advise like, no, your annual pass needs to be active.
Meaning you have to scan into Islands or Studios for it to become active. And they were flying all the way over from Washington State. So by the time they purchased the annual pass ahead of time, got to the parks the week they were coming in January, scanned it, and then maybe could buy an Epic ticket. It may or may not be available. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. And I think she ended up finding out a new option. But it's just one of those pieces that's like such a small nuance. I know we ran into it just this spring with your other annual pass because you got 2 of them. Not next year. Not next year. But random tip for all of you guys. Make sure your annual pass is active if you want to buy annual pass single day tickets to Epic. So
random tidbit for the day.
Tidbit for the day. The more you know, the more you know. Look at all those congrats to Big John in the chat. I love it. I love it.
They're going to OG and Epic with express passes for all.
You're going to have a great time.
You're going to have a great time.
It's going to be so good. So today, it's the last live of 2025, which is crazy. This year has absolutely flown by.
A lot of stuff has happened.
Well, this is a big question. Do you have a favorite thing from this year?
Yeah, moving down to Orlando. Are you kidding me? Come on.
I guess that makes a lot of sense.
That was silly. That allows, like, yeah.
Do you guys have a favorite thing from 2025? Epic opening. Cheeseburger tots.
Cheeseburger tots are solid. There's, like I said, there's been a lot. Like, just kind of reflecting over the year. It feels Mardi Gras feels so long ago.
But the next season is
like
right
Mardi Gras 2026 is right around the corner. What, like Mardi Gras 2025? He's like, did we go? Did we go
multiple times? Actually,
it's like, yes, we did. We went multiple times to Mardi Gras. And then probably right around the spring break time. And then we moved and Epic opened and we spent all of the summer basically in Epic Universe.
At least the first half. It was a lot. Their first meetup was awesome.
Heck yeah.
That's amazing.
That's awesome. Now, are you going to go again?
Yeah, that's the real question is, will you go again? If so, are you going to go for a Mardi Gras season at OI meetup?
March?
The June meetup?
It's going to be, well, it hasn't been released yet, but yeah.
The hopeful June meetup or a subsequent fall meetup, fall winter meetup again. I do love the winter meetup so much.
What was your favorite thing about the meetup?
Yeah, that's also a very good point.
Because
what's your favorite thing about the meetups?
Which meetup?
This last one that we went to.
The last one is the Christmas stuff for sure. And then like the one that we went with, like Sam and Katie, was enjoying, like, again, their first time. That is one of the, like, my favorite things is when we can tell, like, it's somebody's first time in the park, or we're bringing somebody for the first time. Like, the look on their face, the reactions are incredible. Sam
and Katie's reaction. So we took my brother and sister-in-law to the Orlando Informer meetup just last Saturday. Wow, feels like forever ago already. My favorite part was taking them on Hagrid's.
Yep.
And the look on their faces afterwards of just, that was so cool. Because the day prior, we had brought the kiddos with us, and we did a lot of little kid rides and, shows and things like that. And so we didn't really get to do a lot of big rides yet. And so they got a whole night to ride Velocicoaster, Hulk, Hagrid. We hit like almost every single ride,
which is incredible.
Even with some rain. It was a fantastic meetup, even with a little bit of weather elements in play that night.
Yep.
What else do we have here?
Probably another winter one. Solid choice. Like I said, winters are our favorite just because, like, it's dark. You get to enjoy some Christmas lights and enjoy some hot butter beer too, because it's at least last weekend was a little brisk. Good time for some
we invested in some warmth
winter gear
from the merch stores. KMCS Sports Girl. My epic trip is so close. Hope to see you in January. When are you going in January?
Doing 2 days. She's doing 2 days and 1 day at Islands.
We do need to make it back to epic again. Like we've already been taught. We went back in November after one of our last lives and thoroughly had a fantastic time. But it makes us want to go back like very soon. Very soon.
Throwing beads from the top of the Mardi Gras float at Studios. Highlight of your life. Of your life. It's
a fun one.
It is fun. It is very fun. We haven't invested in the ride and dine this year.
Not quite.
It is available.
We've made the mistake of doing the ride and dine the same day that we film all the Mardi Gras food. And after eating all that Mardi Gras food, going and having a 3-course dinner and taking full advantage of it, we struggle. Oh, yeah. It's a struggle. And so this year, I think we'll still do a ride and dine. We like doing it. It'll be like a date night, I think, for us. And since we live down here, we're not going to have to book it as early. But I don't mind the idea of going and like having a spot on the float waiting for me, being able to have that 3-course meal. The real question is where to go to eat for a ride and dine. Because you have less options this year.
No Finnegans.
No Finnegans, Cowfish, NBC.
You got Cowfish,
Confiscos, Lombards, Antojitos.
You know, I'm personally, Cowfish is actually. I'm going to punt this one.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to punt this one. We're going to let you guys decide.
Ooh, where should we eat for our ride and dine date night? You guys, you're letting the internet world
we
decide.
already got one vote for Cowfish. I'm gonna keep a tally on my. I'm gonna keep a tally. So if you have any opinion on where we should go for
put
our
it in the chat
ride and
of
dine,
where we should go for the ride and dine. Place your vote. I think the last time we did it, we were booked at NBC.
Yeah, so we've done.
I think we've done
Finnegans one year.
We did Finnegans. We did NBC. Did we do Antojitos one year?
We might have done Antojitos the other year.
Oh, we got two for Antojitos. Will you be celebrating New Year's Eve in the parks? If so, which one? We are debating on what we want to do for New Year's Eve. We have not decided yet, but the idea of going to the parks.
John's
table sidewalk. I think that's a vote.
Basically voting for. We got 4 for Antojitos, basically.
Ooh, I would want to. I haven't looked at the menu for Antojitos in doing like the ride and dine, but that table sidewalk being not an entree. It's basically an entree in itself.
We get two table sidewalks.
So much guac. I wonder what the other one we would get would be. That's not a bad call. We just load up on chips and guac the whole time. If we went for New Year's Eve, what park would you want to go to?
Epic.
That's not the free one.
Epic.
The others are included.
With Epic, you know there's going to be a fireworks show.
I bet you that fireworks show at Epic's going to be amazing.
Incredible.
If you want to surprise me with a New Year's Eve trip to Epic, I wouldn't be upset about it.
Yeah. That'd be pretty darn neat. We've never done a New Year's.
We've never been down here on New Year's Eve.
So it's interesting. Because I think even forward to like Mardi Gras, right? And how Mardi Gras is probably going to feel very similar to HHN this year, where we can just like beep up in when we want.
Never stops. You just go.
And you just kind of go. So it'll be interesting to navigate Mardi Gras this year, because we're down here as forever now. So all the time, and we're able to. I think the other question remains, and I'm curious other people's input as well. Is where are we exploring next in 2026?
You mean we or like we? Everyone.
Where should we go? Where should we?
We did just step foot for the very first time in Magic Kingdom over in Disney World.
There's a lot to take in. It's very, very overwhelming.
Last week, we went with my family to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. First time ever being in Magic Kingdom. The only other Disney park we've actually stepped foot in prior was Epcot. And that was like a rush of a day, very quick. But we might go and visit more Disney? Question mark. I don't know. It was a whole thing. It was quite an experience. Like there was a lot going on to take in. We rode a lot of rides. We did ride a lot of rides. Oh, we got another one for Cowfish.
Yeah, we rode a decent amount of rides. It was fun to explore. It's interesting as I was thinking about some of the rides of like, they're not the most thrilling rides in Magic Kingdom by any stretch of the imagination, but like
you're telling me it's a small world's not thrilling for you?
Some of the technical aspects in the rides are really impressive.
Yeah, you were pretty impressed with Haunted
Mansion. I was like, this is pretty darn cool. Even the animatronics on Jungle Cruise, I was like,
yeah. What about the animatronics on Pirates?
Okay. I'm mind blown. I'm still mind blown of how they went from
that ride
to the movies. Like it was like somebody took some real creative liberties. Good for you guys.
Hi Dawn, thank you for joining us.
Hey, she loves that we love focusing on Universal, and Universal. You know what? Universal will always be.
It will. Yeah. Like, yes, we might branch out and go explore some more Disney stuff.
SeaWorld.
Some SeaWorld as well. That being said, we were so happy the following day after Mickey's Very Merry to take my family to Grinch breakfast.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, we're back home. I know where we're going. I know what stuff we're going to do. Like I've got a game plan and we should go do this and that and the other thing. It ended up being personally, and Mom and Dad are in the chat somewhere. They can attest to this. I think that we had a fantastic day. I think we had a really great time at Mickey's, but I think overall the day felt more complete to me. Like, just because of what we know and what we love and enjoy at Universal. And part of it, I think, was like being able to experience and take people who had never seen it before to be like, oh, we're going to go do this one now. We're going to try that. So ever done any cruises? I have
not since I was a wee lad.
Yeah.
Very small. And it was a Caribbean cruise. We went to...
Didn't you get glow-in-the-dark boxers or something?
It was a whole thing. So when we were little, we went on a cruise down in the Caribbean. I don't remember where we launched out of, but it was like we lost our luggage, or like the airline lost our luggage.
Okay.
And so we got to the cruise.
Tough start.
Yeah, we got to the cruise with no bags. And it's as good as it sounds, right? Yeah, you're on a boat with no clothes. Did
you have to buy clothes?
They gave us like a voucher, and then that's how we got the glow-in-the-dark shorts. And then we didn't get our bags until like the next port of call.
Oh my!
And that was when they like met our bags met us there eventually.
How long did that take? I
don't remember. It was a couple of days.
Oh well, if we had the opportunity to do a cruise, would we do a cruise?
Sure. Totally.
What if it was a Disney cruise?
I'm down. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. You're just there for the soft serve ice cream, aren't you?
Unlimited soft serve ice cream, I meant.
Cowfish, Disney, just basic stuff. That's what Mom says. I say Cowfish. How many do we have on each of these so far?
It's 4 now.
Cowfish, if you're going to be in the parks, we do love a good burger. We do. Do whatever makes us happy. Personally, I feel like Lombard's could be interesting. That one's one of the more expensive of the options. Really, and I feel like maybe... Sneeze. Oh, you're going to sneeze? Yep. Do it into the mic. Really enunciate it.
There we go.
That was not enunciated. Although the one time, maybe more than one time, but the time that stands out in my mind when we went to Lombard's was when I ordered the...
Thank you.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Don. The shrimp cocktail?
Yeah.
How much was it?
It's like $15.
It was like $15 for shrimp cocktail, and I think there were like 2 shrimp on it?
4.
3?
Come on. It was either 4 or 5. Yeah.
It was a lot of fancy shaved ice.
Yeah.
It was underwhelming. I ended up eating all the shrimp because Ben was like, here.
It was like
there's not enough.
It was 4 or 5.
For what we paid for it, we might as well have been at Bar Helios.
Oh God. No.
A future Fudge Factor cruise.
That'd be fun. I'll be down with that.
Hey, our passports are here. We can go.
Passports. We're ready.
We can go explore. And I know we have a while, but I'll tell you what. Like, we're going to the UK park when Universal opens that up. We've got a few years to prepare for it.
We're going to the UK park. We're going to Universal Japan.
I do want to do that sooner than later. I do.
So, what did you think of the Grinch breakfast this year? Now that we've done both the Grinch breakfast and the holiday tour, like now we can compare as experts.
Speaking of the UK, look who just popped up.
Hey, yeah. Any updates? Lee has you covered.
Yeah. The Grinch breakfast this year, actually,
I love.
They stepped it up.
Oh yeah,
like the food this year. I'm just going to preface it with this. The tickets for the Grinch breakfast are basically sold out. The last time I checked, there was like a single day, one person ticket on random days. So if you're looking to do it, book your tickets when they drop ASAP next year. Like that's one of the very first things. The day they drop, I buy my Grinch breakfast tickets that day. But they stepped up the food this year for the Grinch breakfast. They also kind of rearranged things. So if you guys have done the Grinch breakfast before, it was you would go, you would be seated, you'd order your food, you'd sit down and eat your food. At the end of it, you'd get your ticket to go meet the Grinch and you go get in line. This year, they Uno reversed it. And you'd sit down, you'd get your table, you'd drop your stuff. I think we put in drink orders.
Yep.
And then they gave us our ticket to go meet the Grinch, which I think helped the flow.
Yeah, honestly. Just anecdote. There is one day available left, and it is the 20th for $59.
You want to go again?
I'm not sure how many tickets. I just put one ticket in.
Oh, so. I think you can only buy like singles at this point. Like, I don't think they're doing group stuff.
Let's see what we can do.
You got two?
Nope.
Singles. Solo ticket left.
Solo tickets left for the 20th.
There's room for one more person to meet the Grinch. But do you think that change up of how they have the, sit down, go meet them, come back, and then like your food's sitting there waiting for you?
I think that availability, I would be interested to see whether that was for everybody or it was just like, hey, get people through from seeing the Grinch and then get them back to their tables. If that line dies down or gets long, they can eat first, then go see them. So I would be interested to see operationally whether it's
if they're staggering it that way to help with the flow. Because last year there was a point where like if you had breakfast after the 10 o'clock mark, you were still gonna wait for the Grinch for a while, and like it got a little chaotic a couple days last year when we were around. With how long people waited. And so overall, I was very happy with it. Yep. What did you get to eat again? I don't remember what
I got like the breakfast nachos. They were delicious.
Oh, how do you say it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Chilaquiles, something like that.
They were delicious.
And then I got the quiche. My brother got I don't know the name. It was like Clucker Ducker. Blah, blah. It's a fried chicken with apple fritters. That baby was huge.
Yeah.
And they are straight up apple fritters. My dad got the brisket. My mom got the pancakes, which were pretty good. Yeah. I had a couple bites of those. And then our niece and nephew got, I don't know, like green pancakes or something, which was really cute. And of course they got the green sour apple Grinch punch or whatever the name of it is this year. And I think they drank more of that than they did ate their actual food. They loved that. But what did you think of the Grinch breakfast this season? I thought it was very well done. Yeah. I think it was a good improvement over last year. Yep. I know last year was the first year back from Circus McGurkus, excuse me. And this year, much improved. Much improved. I like that someone said, I can't believe Lee is checking in. He's here. Unthinkable. It works much better as a plated breakfast than the old buffet style. It's a fantastic breakfast too. Last year, the food was okay. I think that they've really kind of settled into what they're serving at Circus McGurkus. And I know that when we sent the menu to our family, they were like, oh, snap, this looks good. Plus, of course, everybody at our table left with their own doggy bag of Grinch cookies. So 2 of them per person. Yum. Not mad about that. Speaking of Lee and the Unofficial Universal podcast, we got to be a part of it the other day. So if you guys want to hear our take on the holiday tour during that podcast, you guys can go watch that after this. But speaking of the holiday tour, we can talk about it a little bit, right? What did you think of the holiday tour versus the Grinch breakfast? It just depends on what you want to get done, honestly. Like, I think they are both great experiences. If you're more in for the food, Grinch breakfast all day. Yeah. Like, you don't eat a lot of
food. There
The
is like
snacks
the
they had on the
snacks
holiday
at the
tour are
holiday
pretty
tour,
good.
but like they're snacks. Like
Mhm.
you're not getting a meal.
Mhm.
And so if you are like, hey, I want to save a little bit of money
Mm-hmm.
comparatively, and I'm more concerned about the food and meeting the Grinch, and
Right.
that's all you really want, go to the breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah. The breakfast is so good.
But if you're like, I want to do kind of everything that the holidays have to offer at Universal, I would more default to the holiday tour.
Okay. You get to pick one that we do next year.
Mhm.
If you only get to pick one, we might do both. But if you
Mhm.
only get to pick one, which one are you going with?
Are we bringing people or are we not?
Just
bringing
us.
people? Just us, probably the Grinch breakfast.
I think so too.
Just due to the nature of frequency,
Yeah.
right? And so if like,
there was an opening again for 2 people for this year, I'd be like, let's go do it again.
I would say if you're traveling in, and we
Mhm.
know a lot of people travel in,
Mhm.
and we still tend to really default to like those people within
Yeah.
our content, and you got to consider the holiday tour. Honestly, because it's like you're gonna meet the Grinch, you're gonna meet Max, you're gonna get to see the
That's
parade,
true.
you're gonna get you're going to
You do feel
experience
pretty special during it.
almost everything within the holidays. Yes, you've got some shows and some
Mhm.
foods and some things like that, but if you're staying for 2 days or so, you're gonna get all your holiday stuff done with it. But if you're doing the Grinch breakfast, you're gonna meet the Grinch, and that's about it.
If money doesn't matter
Except
and you're
you
traveling in, I'd be like, just do both of them on separate days. Because they're so great. Tracy and Bill have 8 inches of snow.
Woof.
They're in Wisconsin.
Woof.
4 degrees
65
for
degrees.
tomorrow.
It was 65 degrees here. I was
Oh
in
my
shorts.
gosh. That is funny though, because Ben's parents will be joining us next week. They're coming from Ohio. And we're telling them, like, yeah, bring a long sleeve. It gets a little chilly in the evening, especially if the wind picks up. They're like, we'll be fine. It's not nearly as cold.
Any official word on Mythos? Not yet.
Not yet.
They did update some signage. I did see that of like voted #1 restaurant like multiple years in a row. I don't think Mythos is going anywhere.
I don't think it's going anywhere
anytime soon.
What you get in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Might they do a new theming depending on what they decide to do with Lost Content? Yeah, I could see that. But I think Mythos will probably stay at, like, it's such a good restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Don does bring up a good point. Like, if you're looking to meet the Grinch, you can also consider an OI meetup.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're so handy.
Yeah.
Like,
that's a great point.
That's one of the reasons I do like the winter meetup so much, is you can go and meet the Grinch at them, and it's not long of a wait. It's what I think we waited 15 minutes this time. It was a little bit busy, but at the same point, that's 15 minutes compared to hours, which I'll take, especially when you get to do all the other fun stuff at an OI night.
Have you stocked up on Grinch cookies?
Yes.
Yes. Every time we go to the
I just pulled a pack out of the freezer to defrost this morning, and I enjoyed one this evening after dinner. I think we've got a couple days until we'll have to stock up again, probably before your parents get here.
Gonna do the Grinch breakfast next year. Teddy will be a year old, and that's gonna be an experience. Yes, it will be.
Oh, that'll be so good. It'll be so good. The Grinch breakfast is fantastic. Like, the food in itself, but then your time with the Grinch, I think they do such a great job with it.
Are we going to go to Epic during the holiday season? We went prior to official holiday openings. We did see a lot of the decor that was up. During the holiday season, no. We'll probably, like I said, we'll probably end up there by the end of the year, I would imagine. Or in the beginning of January. Who knows?
I'm just waiting for Ben to say, hey, we got tickets. We're going on this day.
Yep.
A bit behind on the topic, but there is a pretty sweet annually available free day pass to one of the SeaWorld related parks for Military Appreciation Month in May.
Yeah.
Are we getting an annual pass for Epic this year? I said Epic for SeaWorld.
Probably.
You can see what's on my mind. Probably. Really Epic.
I think between Hollow Scream, going to Hollow Scream, I know Hollow Scream isn't included in the annual pass, but you get discounts at Hollow Scream. Going to experience the rides at SeaWorld, and to support our performer friends also. But I think we'll end up getting a SeaWorld annual pass this year. Like, they're not super expensive.
Yeah.
I could see us getting
it an investment so we can go and support our friends. Hot take.
That is a hot take.
Hot take from
Lee.
the unofficial Universal podcast here. But you've never found the food at Mythos to be as good as they feel it should be.
That's fair.
2 words. I don't know if it's 2 words actually.
It's 3 words. Gooey banana cake.
No, I wasn't gonna go with that.
That's
Blueberry bread pudding.
That's also 3 words.
3 words.
It's also 3
I was
words.
hyphenating bread pudding. We have some staples we go for when we go to Mythos. Personally, I like their Greek salad with blackened chicken on top. You like the...
I like the risotto, the scallop
risotto. But their desserts, kind of like the banana Napoleon at Blue Dragon. Ooh. They have some very good desserts there. They have a gooey banana cake. That's my favorite. But Ben's is a blueberry graham cracker bread pudding, which we asked about.
Yep.
It was a seasonal menu option.
They change out like the sauce.
Yeah. We asked about it at one point to our waiter, Mr. Pepper. Pepper. Yeah. And he happened to go and talk to the chef. And maybe this is why we love Mythos so much, is because that chef who was in charge or is in charge of Mythos at the time was the guy who made that specific bread pudding that Ben loves. And he came out and he was like, hey, actually, I've been working on this. They brought us one. Mm-hmm. It was about to be launched onto the menu in the following weeks. And that happened a year or 2 ago at this point now. But we were just we had already checked out all of that. And they were just so kind. Yep. And the fact that Ben recognized this is a menu item that was amazing. And he was so thrilled to be able to bring it back. So when you guys make it back over here, let us know. We'll all go to Mythos together and try some things. Why not?
Hot take, Finnegan's is better. That is bold. That is a bold statement.
That is very bold. I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't know.
Yeah.
We've been to Finnegan's a number of times. I think we've been to Finnegan's just about as much as we've been to Mythos.
Probably.
Where's Big John in the chat? Because I know he loves Hispanicopa to death at Mythos.
Have we done Volcano Bay nights? We have not. We were going to during HHN season. And then the weather got really poopy the night that we were ticketed to go. Like the weather rolled in, it got rainy, and it was
and we had filming the following day, and we just got to a point where you know what? Let's see if we can get a refund for this. We'll use that money at Universal anyway. And instead we went and spent the evening over at HHN. So we didn't end up happening to pop into.
It was a rainy
I think that was the day we had Lee and Tracy with us at Nightmare Fuel.
I think it was too.
And so it worked out for us. I wish that we would have had the chance to experience a Volcano Bay nights if they decide to bring it back prior to Volcano Bay in October. Yeah. We'll definitely pop over there and do it because it looks like a really fun evening, but we want to be able to go over and take full advantage of everything. Let's see here.
Any Universal restaurants you feel you haven't given enough love to? Yes. Absolutely. And I know exactly which one. And it's Lombard's.
Yeah. Yeah. We barely go to Lombard's.
We've been to Lombard's, I think, once.
Maybe twice.
Once.
Just
I don't
once?
even think we've gone twice.
I think we were hangry when we went there though.
Yeah.
We were I'm so hungry.
Lombard's is definitely one that's a good question because it was as soon as you said it, I was like, Lombard's. That's pretty easy. Because we've been to the 3 Room 6, we've been to the Leaky Cauldron, we've been to almost
Minion Cafe.
We've tried it enough. We've gone to almost every restaurant in City Walk. We haven't been to Bob Marley's yet.
We have not been to Bob Marley's.
Of the restaurants we've tried, Lombard's is definitely the one that was
we don't go. Well, it is a little bit more on the expensive side. But the one time we went there, we didn't have a bad experience. We just were really hungry, and what we got at that time were
fish and chips
wasn't enough for us.
The fish and chips at Lombard's were bomb.
Yeah, but I think it is worth us going back there. We just haven't. We just haven't.
What is going to be at Rip Ride Rocket? Officially nothing.
A roller coaster.
A roller coaster. An Intamin roller coaster.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we'll get a Fast and Furious there.
Yep.
Ooh, fun note about Fast and Furious. Taking my brother and sister-in-law to the OI meetup.
So wait. You guys don't like Minion. It's okay. It's all right.
It's okay. The Minion tots are amazing.
Yeah. She's not a pimento cheese person.
No, I'm not. So OI meetup. We're scouting out. It's the beginning of the meetup hasn't even started yet. It's like daytime park admission overlap before meetup starts. We're scouting out what rides to go on. And this one's a 85-minute wait. This one's 45. Those are delayed. My brother and sister-in-law's very first big kid ride at Universal was Fast and Furious.
Family.
And my favorite part is we actually enjoyed it solely because I was able to tell him, this isn't going to be that great. In fact, the queue is our favorite part. Take it in for what it's worth and enjoy the ride. And we laughed. We had a ball on it.
Katie's going to kill me for this.
Okay. Share. Do
tell. As we are getting on the bus, and she goes, man, that driver's really stiff.
Yeah.
It was like Katie.
The driver of the front of the bus. The driver.
I was like, we were just like, Katie, that's a mannequin.
Yeah, she thought it was a person that was just, I'm ready to go, not moving, not looking behind her. And she didn't have her glasses on at the time. So anyway, we actually had a really fun experience on Fast and Furious. And like the fact that I was able to say everything's going to get better after this one, it was a good way to start the night. So pro tip, if you need something to start your night out with somebody who's never been to the parks before, start with Fast and Furious. It'll only get better. It'll only go up.
I will agree with you. That rock thing is really good. I will. That dessert, that like delicious.
That was good. Well, it was like it's like peanut butter and jelly in the middle.
Really, I will. Yeah,
was not mad about that. There was one time I had like a cold sandwich or soup or something at Minions. We hit it on a rough day. We did.
It's okay.
But the Minions tots, big fan.
Chef's kiss.
Yes.
Back to the Future replaced the current Fast and Furious. If the Rip Run Rock replacement is the same as LA. It's interesting. Definitely an interesting take. I think there's going to be there's definitely going to be some moving parts in studios over the next
both studios and islands.
Yeah, honestly. With Simpsons, with Fast and Furious, with what's replacing Rip Ride, there's going to be quite a few moving parts.
I think that we're in for some really interesting stuff in 2026 because now with Epic, like about to have, well, it's got over 6 months under its belt now, about to come on like the 1-year anniversary in 2026. Like that's a big deal. But then now you look back at our OG parks and you go, hey, there's nothing filling this. And hey, that area needs a retheme. And Disney owns Simpsons. Like I think there's a lot to come and a lot of cool things and opportunities for the legacy parks in 2026 that I am stoked to like see what happens. So stoked.
Boom Times 2 is popping in from the OI meetup.
There. You guys are gonna have such. It's a beautiful night for the meetup. Go hug the Grinch for me. Let's see here.
Let's see what else.
I'd rather have Fast and Furious than Race Through New York. That is actually we did not ride Race Through New York. Makes this one sick.
Fast and Furious doesn't make sense to be in New York since most of the movies never. I agree.
Fair.
Like that is an interesting because like that was kind of my critique about going through Disney, where it's just like you're kind of disjointed
Adventureland and Tomorrowland
in a
and this
bigger
and that.
theme of things. At least with Magic Kingdom, where it's just like this doesn't feel like it connects into a larger story. So you've got your sub stories that fit into your larger story. And I agree with that.
You also had some very strong feelings about Tron.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, big feelings on Tron. Big feelings on Tron.
The queue is sick.
Queue's probably the best part of that ride. I like Tron. I did like it. It was fun.
You just need more.
Needs more.
More. I want to ride Tron like I'm riding Velocicoaster.
Yeah, if it was as long as Velocicoaster.
I mean, I know that wouldn't be nearly as like family friendly all the way around, but still. I'm glad to say we did it.
Secret Life of Pets replacing Fast and Furious.
Oh, that'd be cute.
I like that.
That'd be really cute. Okay. Did you guys hear next year studio is going to be opening at 10 a.m. every day from now on? I did see something about that recently. There's a lot of mixed feelings about it. We'll see how it goes. It's also there are days where it's going to be, if it opens at that time, it's going to be open later into the evening. And so I do think that unlike us early birds over here who would rather like get up and get going for the morning, there are a lot more people that will want to like flow in once they've had the late night and everything. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out with that. Grinch cookie plus vanilla milkshake from Aloha.
Yes. Yes.
That could be good. That could
Yes.
be real good.
Make a Grinch.
Oh, a Grinch milkshake,
Make a Grinch
Universal.
milkshake.
Some crumbled cookies, or they do it one more, a Grinch crepe. A green crepe with fun mix-ins and stuff.
Okay.
Go a little crazy. Put some of the candy crickets on top. Really Grinchy. I think that would sell.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
It's interesting to see as you explore the comments. I'll keep rambling.
Yeah.
Because like our big thing about Epic Universe was it wasn't open later.
Yes.
Right. And so I think I'm comfortable with studios opening at 10 because it's like we want Epic Universe to open at 11 and stay open till 11.
It's true.
And so I'm kind of okay with it. We'll see how it pans out.
We had somebody here that got to go to Epic Universe for the first time 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
Wow, the best theme park ever. And the food is top tier.
Top tier.
It is. Good night. Thanks for joining us, Lee.
Thank you.
Well, we've been on just rambling for a while now. I'm curious if you guys have any questions for us, because I know a lot of people are planning trips coming up here soon.
2026.
Planning for either Christmas, New Year's, Mardi Gras, 2026 visits. Summer. And so if you guys have any questions for us, this is a time, like, we're here to answer it all. If you want to talk about Universal, Island Studios, Epic, Volcano Bay, or even any of the other theme parks, like, throw them in the chat. Or if you just want to ask Ben what his workout tips are for when it comes to like going to the theme parks and walking 30,000 steps a day, throw them in the chat. We're here to answer your questions because we wanted to do a little bit of a live Q&A. And if you don't have any questions, that's okay too. We'll make up our own. So we have someone who says, oh, I live on Tron, but yes, it needs to be longer, and a combo of it with Velocicoaster type would be awesome. It does. The ride for Tron was fantastic.
Fun. It's super fun.
We just got done and we were like, wait, there's not like another launch coming up. Like, we were surprised that it was done so quickly. So thankfully, I think we only had like a 30-minute time for the listed wait for the queue. And we didn't have to wait that long. But if it was a long wait, that would have been a rough ride.
We did see your dates. We have them marked down on our calendar.
Yes. Ben put them in there. Are we getting Disney passes?
Yes, we are. We are likely to get a Pixie Pass, as well as one of those new fancy military passes, since we do qualify. And that is a good tip. Is if you are locals, probably more than traveling, is having the freedom to combo passes. Not everybody needs the same ticket, because like even with Universal, I have a Premier Pass for the parking. And the discounts. And she has a military freedom pass. It doesn't get her any discounts. It just gets her admission.
He's my parking guy.
And so having that flexibility and that freedom as you think about ticketing for 2026 as annual passes come up for renewal, or you think about expanding out, is like being flexible and looking at like, okay,
not everyone has to have the top tier pass.
How do we piecemeal this together to make the biggest bang for our buck? Because
looking at the Disney pass for us in 2026, I was like, oh, it makes sense for us to both get the military pass, until we found out parking's not covered. Whereas one of us having a Pixie Pass, the person who will probably go even more often to shoot our friends that are working there, makes sense to be able to have that parking coverage. So with the military passes, can you buy family members like cousins passes? Not just yes, you can. We've bought tickets for our friends as well. The thing to note is that the sponsor, whoever qualifies for that pass, has to be present to pick those up. So if you buy them from like Shades of Green, they'll send you basically a voucher for that pass, and then you'll take it to guest services to get a physical ticket. When you exchange that voucher for the physical ticket is when the sponsor needs to be present to be able to present them their ID. But yes, you can absolutely buy them for friends. Maximum of 6 per qualifying individual. Quentin 6274, as someone with big calves, that Tron ride is kind of rough. Big facts though. Big facts. We're well aware of that. Have we ever been to Dollywood? Nope. I have been very cinnamon bread remotely close to Dollywood, but we didn't end up actually visiting. We were at Gatlinburg last summer. 2 summers ago
Two
now.
summers ago.
Our work team had a trip to Gatlinburg and we were there for a couple days. But unfortunately, it was one of the times when like Dollywood was absolutely flooded. And then we just really didn't know if we wanted to buy tickets for or not. So someday, because I would really like to try that cinnamon bread. Which military did we already cover that one? Yep. No Informer for us this evening.
Not tonight.
Now, if you guys decide to go to the Informer and you buy tickets in the future, feel free to put it in there that Fudge Factor sent you that way. We would love to be at the Informer meetups even more often than we currently are. Let them know that we sent you. In the middle of October, my wife and I are going on a Disney cruise with our son and daughter-in-law. They're Disney people. We're Universal people. It should be interesting. It's our first cruise ever. Boy, do I feel that in my soul.
Oh, yeah. It'll be fun. It'll be a fun experience.
I think you guys will have a good time. And, you know, someday in the future, Universal very well might have a cruise for you guys
and
to
so
go
that
on.
You can bring your family on that one.
Yeah, I can only imagine the difference between what a Disney cruise feels like versus what a Universal cruise could feel like.
You know how like Mickey's walking around, they're gonna have velociraptors running around.
Velociraptors, little HHN action, like Jack's just on the cruise. You never know.
MIB running through the hallways, chasing aliens. Frank the pug running out. Who knows?
Frank the pug just running around. Oh goodness. Destiny cruise. Oh, interesting.
Disney Destiny.
Interesting. Oh, thank you so much for telling them about our recommendations to go to OI. We appreciate that. And I think you're gonna love the March meetup.
Yeah, March meetup.
March meetup, so good.
I'm curious to hear what concerts come out from Mardi Gras.
Yeah, we're is it in the Patreon site already?
No, because I found a typo, so I had to take it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have a video coming up this week about Mardi Gras because it's never too soon to start planning for it. But we are really, really stoked about what Universal announces for their concert lineups this season. I think it's going to be a good year. I think it's really going to be a good year. What are the rides for EPA for Epic again?
Stardust, Constellation Carousel, Dark Universe, so Werewolf and Monsters Unchained, and then the Super Nintendo World. So Mario Kart, DK, and Yoshi's.
Double check to make sure before you go in, just in case there's a ride that's down. Sometimes DK has a little bit of trouble waking up in the morning, we've noticed, but worth checking
to see if anything's down right now.
Yeah, worth checking just in case. Any other questions for us? I love these. These are great so far. Let's see here. Awesome. Ben's definitely checking at the moment. Pulling it up. No current rides down. Things are going well at Epic. We love that. We love that. All right. Well,
time to go get the puppies.
Time to go get the pups. Ben's going to go release the hounds. We had a great time this year. And if you guys don't know, we normally do a year-end review video. So Ben and I will be making that here eventually. And we will be putting it on our Patreon. So they get access to it before anyone. So if you guys want to check it out before it drops, go to our Patreon. Feel free to add yourself as a free member in there. We might even make it available for free members. So it'll have a bunch of stuff of like fun things that we did throughout the year, but also some of the bloopers that we have. Like just yesterday, we were filming a video in here and Lainey all the way across my lap and she wouldn't leave. And so we just like being able to share some of the behind the scenes content of all that happens during filming. Cause I'll tell you what, you guys just see the finished product. There's a lot of other craziness that happens. Speaking of Lainer, come on. This is what she did yesterday, y'all. And she was so happy to be here. Hi, thank you. Thank you. Tips on express passes for Epic. I can't figure out where they are. Oh, tips on express passes for Epic. So if you go into the mobile app or if you go onto the Universal website, really easy to be able to add them on. The biggest thing is a matter of if they've sold out or not. So if you go to,
what are we doing?
Pull up tickets for express passes. Thank you so much for watching our content. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Tips on express passes.
Yeah.
Where they are is in like, so if you go to I can.
Ben's pulling it up
actually-
at the moment.
If you go to Express Passes, and then it'll pull up the Express Pass page, you have to filter it down to one park, which is the weird part usually on the website. And then you can scroll down to Express Passes and it'll say 1 day Express Pass Universal Epic Universe. So just filter down to one park, because as soon as you do 2 parks, like you can't add an Express Pass to just Epic Universe for the 2 park option.
Yeah.
You'll be good to go. But it does look like they are sold out of Express Passes the 18th, basically through the 3rd.
Yep. Epic is going to be busy the week of Christmas and New Year's. So for everyone that's visiting Epic during that time, bring your patient pants.
Patient pants for show.
Plan ahead. Book dining reservations now if you haven't done it, because those places are going to be packed and busy, and the last thing you want is to be me hangry, waiting to go into Lombard's or somewhere else and throwing a temper tantrum like I do. So
thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We appreciate you. If we don't message you back between now and Christmas or New Year's, have a happy holidays. Have a safe holidays. And
we'll be around the park a little bit, specifically Islands and Studios here in, well, this week and following weeks. So let us know where you're at. We'd love to say hi to you.
Absolutely. Thanks for all the support this year, guys. We really do appreciate it.
See ya. Bye.